The financial wake-up call. There are two kinds of people in the world, those who control their money and those whose money controls them. For most of us, money feels like a constant struggle, endless bills, rising expenses, and the silent fear that one wrong move could break everything. We tell ourselves, next month will be better, yet nothing really changes. This is exactly the pain that Dave Ramsey understands better than anyone. He wasn't born wealthy. In fact, in his 20s, Dave was a self-made millionaire who lost everything. He went bankrupt, broke, and humiliated, not because of bad luck, but because of bad money habits. But instead of staying defeated, he rebuilt his entire life, step by step, using principles so simple that anyone could follow them. That system became his worldwide best-selling book, The Total Money Makeover. This isn't a get-rich-quick guide. It's a complete life reset, a plan for transforming how you earn, spend, and think about money. Dave says, if you want to change your finances, you don't need new math. You need a new mindset. And that's what this book delivers, a proven plan for financial peace. 2. The core philosophy, no gimmicks, just discipline. Dave Ramsey's philosophy is built on one unshakable idea. Financial success is 80% behavior and only 20% head knowledge. In simple words, your income isn't the problem, your habits are. He argues that most financial chaos comes from emotional decisions, impulsive spending, chasing appearances, and trying to look rich instead of being free. Unlike financial gurus, who promise shortcuts or fancy investment tricks, Ramsey strips everything back to basics. He believes there are no secrets, no overnight miracles. Money behaves the same way it always has. It rewards discipline, patience, and purpose. He teaches that you don't build wealth with credit cards, car payments, or loans. You build it with a plan, sacrifice, and small victories that compound over time. This is what he calls the total money makeover. It's not just about your bank account, it's about your behavior, your habits, and your heart. The 10 most dangerous money myths. Before you can fix your financial life, you have to destroy the lies that shaped it. Ramsey identifies 10 of the most dangerous money myths, ideas that sound smart but secretly keep you broke. Let's break them down. 1. Debt is a tool. Most people think using debt helps them build wealth. Dave disagrees. He says debt is a trap. It steals your income and your peace. Wealthy people don't owe, they own. 2. You need a credit score to survive. Ramsey calls this the biggest marketing myth ever created. A credit score just measures how good you are at borrowing money. True financial peace means you don't need one. 3. Car payments are normal. Society says everyone has one. Dave says no, drive a cheaper car until you can pay cash. 4. You'll always have a mortgage. False. Paying off your house early is possible and powerful. The peace of a debt-free home changes everything. 5. You can't live without a credit card. Ramsey believes debit cards and cash are enough. If you can't pay cash, you can't afford it. 6. Budgeting is boring. In truth, budgeting gives you freedom. Every dollar gets a job, and that structure becomes control, not restriction. 7. Rich people are just lucky. Ramsey says wealth comes from consistent habits, not luck, inheritance, or chance. 8. The government will take care of me. Depending on systems or subsidies is not a plan, it's a gamble. Freedom means self-responsibility. In your 9. I can't get ahead with my income. Ramsey argues it's not about earning more, it's about managing what you already earn wisely. 10. I deserve it now. The instant gratification lie. Real success comes from delayed pleasure, from choosing patience over impulse. These myths form the foundation of financial failure. Destroying them is the first step toward your makeover. 4. The 7 baby steps, the proven system. Once the mental reset begins, Ramsey introduces his 7 baby steps, the backbone of the total money makeover. Each step is simple, sequential, and powerful. Let's walk through them. Baby step 1. Save $1,000 for a starter emergency fund. This step is about breathing room. Before attacking debt or investing, you need a small cushion, a safety net for life's surprises. When a tire blows, when your child gets sick, or when the refrigerator dies, This $1,000 stops you from sliding back into chaos. It's not a lot, but it's enough to keep you from panic. Baby step 2, pay off all debt, except the house, using the debt snowball. This is where the real transformation begins. Ramsey teaches the debt snowball method. List all your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rates. Pay minimums on everything except the smallest, and attack that one with everything you've got. When it's gone, roll that payment into the next debt. Momentum builds like a snowball rolling downhill. It's not about math, it's about motivation. Every small victory fuels the next. Soon you begin to believe you can win, and that belief changes everything. Baby step 3. Build a fully funded emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of expenses. Once your debts are gone, it's time to protect your peace. A fully funded emergency fund keeps you from ever falling back into debt again. 3 to 6 months of expenses in cash, not investments, gives you total stability. You can lose a job, face a crisis, or handle medical bills without fear. This is where your financial anxiety starts to fade. Baby step 4. Invest 15% of your income for retirement. Now that your foundation is strong, it's time to look forward. Ramsey recommends investing 15% of your household income into retirement accounts. Why 15%? Because it's enough to grow your wealth while still leaving room for life and generosity. This step is where you start to experience hope, knowing that your future self will live in dignity, not worry. Baby step 5. Save for your children's college fund. Instead of relying on student loans, Ramsey encourages parents to plan ahead. Open an education fund and invest regularly. You're not just funding education, you're breaking the generational cycle of debt. You're giving your children a clean start. Baby step 6. Pay off your home early. Imagine owning your home outright. No bank, no mortgage, no stress. Dave calls this the point of total freedom. Every paycheck becomes yours to keep. People often realize they no longer need massive income. They just need zero payments. Debt-free living turns ordinary people into quiet millionaires. Baby step 7. Build wealth and give generously. This final step is the true goal of the Total Money Makeover. It's not about greed. It's about gratitude. Now you invest wisely, build long-term wealth, and use it to bless others. You live like no one else, so later you can live and give like no one else. Generosity becomes the reward of financial discipline. 5. The updated and expanded edition. What's new? The updated and expanded version of the book brings these timeless lessons into the modern world. Dave Ramsey adds new insights about marriage and money, how couples can stop fighting about finances and start working as a team. College debt, practical ways to graduate debt-free and avoid student loan traps. Cultural pressure, how social media and lifestyle envy drive people into debt for the sake of appearances. Digital spending, how online shopping and instant payments make it easier to lose control, and how to fight back with awareness and budgeting apps. These updates make the book even more relevant for today's fast, digital, debt-driven generation. It's not just about numbers anymore. It's about emotional health, relationship peace, and long-term purpose. 6. The deeper message: financial peace is possible. At its heart, the Total Money Makeover isn't about money. It's about freedom, the kind that lets you sleep peacefully at night. Dave Ramsey reminds readers that debt is not a financial problem. It's a behavior problem, and behavior can be changed, one decision at a time. Every baby step is designed to build confidence, not just cash. The goal isn't to be rich, it's to be free. Financial peace means you don't dread the end of the month. It means your relationships stop revolving around stress. It means you finally feel in control, not of the economy, but of yourself. Ramsey's lessons have changed millions of lives. People who once believed they were hopelessly stuck have paid off their homes, erased debt, and rebuilt their futures. Because in the end, the math was never the problem. The mindset was. 7. Closing thoughts. Your makeover begins now. If there's one message Dave Ramsey wants you to remember, it's this. You can wander into debt, but you can't wander out of it. You have to walk out, step by step. No matter how deep the hole feels, the path out is simple. Start small, stay consistent, and never give up. Save your first $1,000. Pay off your smallest debt. Celebrate your progress, not your perfection. Every small win changes your story. Because money, when managed with wisdom, stops being your master and becomes your servant. That's what the Total Money Makeover is all about. A life where your money works for you and peace replaces pressure.